Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Things are boiling up in Mount Kenya region. Of course, in MBEREE North constituency. When look at this by-election, the UDA members of parliament from Mount Kenya region, they are distancing themselves from the embarrassment of WANTAM chant as they are looking forward to, of course, their candidate to win that by-election. This fight has been left to Kithure Kindiki to show his might against Rigathi Gachagua in this MBEREE North by-election. You can tell and you can see how hostile MBEREE is in terms of the UDA politics. And you can tell even those members of parliament who are looking forward to be re-elected in their seats, they are like boycotting that campaign.
Na ile kiburi yao ya kawaida. Wamekuja na madharau ya kawaida. Wamekuja na matusi ya kawaida. Munisikize na munisikize vizuri. Nyinyi ambao mmetembea hapa kwetu. Kwa miaka mingi mmezoea kudharau viongozi wengine na kutusi viongozi. Ati ni kama kwamba hii Embu County ama hii MBEREE haina viongozi. Ati nyinyi ndio mashujaa. Mimi nataka kuwaambia hao wanaume. Mimi nimefika hapa MBEREE North leo Chicago. Na mimi niko hapa daily, every day, mpaka tarehe 28. Nitoke hapa na ninatoka hapa na naenda Mudhene nipeleke bunge. Sijui kama tumesikizana. Wale wageni wamekuja na kiburi kutoka sijui wapi. Wamekuja hapa kutusi viongozi. Wamekuja hapa kuleta madharau. Badala ya kuuza candidate wenu na kuuza sera zenu kama hizi nauza hapa za candidate wetu. Hawatuambii candidate wao watafanya nini. Ati wanatuambia agenda yao. Ati ni kuleta kisirani. Sijui ni kuleta aibu kwa rais. Sisi watu ya MBEREE North, sisi watu ya Embu, sisi watu ya Mount Kenya East, sisi hatuna haja na kisirani. Hatuna haja na kisirani. Hatuna haja na kuaibisha rais. Tuko na haja na maendeleo na tuko na haja na mjumbe ambaye atatuletea maendeleo hapa kwetu MBEREE North. Na wacha niwaambie wenzangu, hawa wanaume wamezoea siku mingi kutusi viongozi. Na wanaona tukikimya wanafikiri sisi ni waoga. I want to challenge them. I want to dare them. I am in MBEREE North. I have just arrived. I am not leaving here until the 28th of November. Nataka tukutane na hao wanaume. Mondo kwa mondo, man to man, face to face. And I want to assure you, my people of Chicago, my people of MBEREE North, mimi nataka niwahakikishie ile kiburi na madharau mwisho yake imefika. They will never again try to intimidate any people. Sisi tumesema wakuja hapa waombe kura, wauze sera, wauze candidate, sio kutusi viongozi wetu. Ati unakuja hapa kutusi Rukuu. Kwa nini? ati unakuja hapa kutusi sijui gavana wa Embu. Kwa nini? Mambo ya gavana wa Embu ni mambo ya kaunti ya Embu. Mambo ya nani atakuwa mbunge hapa, nani atakuwa nini hapa, ni mambo ya wananchi wa hapa. Sio kukuja kuturingia hapa na kutuambia sijui vile uko na nguvu. Wewe na kuambia kwamba tumefika hapa, chuma chako kiko motoni, do what you thought you can do. And we are ready for you.
Because obvious, they are being branded as those individuals who have lost the ground. There's nothing they have done in ground. And of course, the rhetoric and narratives that William Ruto has been having in Mount Kenya region, that tumepanga, tumeweka, tumetenga, in 1 week time, in 2 months time, you're going to do this and that. But in real sense, what William Ruto has been promising these people is not what he is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, for more updates, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. And so for more updates, again, ensure you subscribe, you turn on that notification bell, that when I upload my videos like this, you get notified. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Are you sure that UDA is going to defeat the DP candidate? And of course, this DP candidate is being supported by United Opposition. Embu County is where MBEREE North constituency is situated. And you can see how Embu has been hostile against William Ruto. Most of the time, they have been against what William Ruto has been telling them. That, oh, United Opposition, they're just propagandists. These individuals, they don't have any agenda. These individuals, they are confused. But already the common mwananchi pale kwa ground, they have realized we are being lied to. And the truth of the matter is, we can't see anything that William Ruto is telling us in persons. So even when Kindiki is addressing the crowds, when Kindiki is addressing the crowds in MBEREE, you can see how the crowd is so gloomy. They're just watching Kindiki Kithure as a scarecrow. Because number one, they know ile mambo yote Kindiki anawaambia ni stories za jaba. Hakuna chochote kitatekelezwa. Ni kitu tu, in that period of campaign, you can even hear Kithure Kindiki talking about 2-term more than even campaigning for their candidate. So you can realize there is something wrong in this campaign. Because for them to campaign for their candidate, they're just campaigning for William Ruto. And that is why most of the time you will hear them saying 2-term, 2-term, 2-term. And the people are saying 1 term. When you look at the crowd, you can sense how, of course, those who have escorted Kithure Kindiki in MBEREE and those who have boycotted Kithure Kindiki's rally, there are more. You can tell when this by-election is going to be conducted the 27th. It was a resolution by UDA that all members of parliament elected under UDA must go and campaign for their candidate. But as we speak, the majority members of parliament, especially those 48 members of parliament who previously declared their support to Kithure Kindiki, that if Kithure Kindiki was going to be appointed the deputy president, that was the only person that was going to advocate for them to have development. But as we speak, even governors are complaining. It is just the other day, last week, I analyzed a video here where governor of Tharaka Nithi County, where Kindiki Kithure is coming from, is complaining that even them, they don't see anything being done kwa ground. So in other words, zile story walikuwa naambiwa ati mkisupport Kithure Kindiki, it is automatically that you're going to have what you never had. Are you getting that? Hata ukiangalia ma bridges zilikuwa zijengwe pale Tharaka Nithi zimekwama. Mashule watoto hata wako ndani ya darasa lakini wanaweza ona nje. Have you seen those photos? You know. But for Kithure Kindiki to come and approve and of course say that he's the kingpin, he must ensure that what the people expected of him, he must actualize them. You cannot go to a campaign of by-election. You are starting to campaign for William Ruto. Is William Ruto competing in this by-election? So they're wasting a lot of their time saying 2-term. 2-term on this side, the common mwananchi are saying, no, it is not 2-term, it is 1-term. And we don't care about what you're telling us. And that is why you can see even the ground is so gloomy. So Kithure Kindiki ambiwe number 1. We have members of parliament who are looking forward to be re-elected. And they don't want to be associated with the punitive campaign of UDA. And that is why most of them, they have distanced themselves. Have you asked even yourself, governors across Mount Kenya region, they don't care about the candidate who is going to win. People like Irungu Kangata from Murang'a. Look at the governor of Nyeri. Governor of Embu was there. The governor of Kirinyaga, nowhere to be seen. The governor of Tharaka Nithi, Embu, Laikipia, Nyandarua, the county of diaspora Nakuru, the county of Kiambu. Have you seen them coming out to say, this is our candidate, the way they usually do it? And I'm sure whatever is waiting UDA party is something that is so lethal, that if they are not keen Kenyans, the UDA is going to face a lethal repercussion of the people. And of course, the UDA popularity is coming down day by day. Hii ni kitu tulimalizana nayo. UDA popularity, nimeona wengine wanafanya opinion poll akina Mizani, wanafanya opinion poll wanaeka UDA number 1. UDA maneno yake imeharibika. Unaona? Kuna watu tu wana believe sasa ukivaa kitu ya yellow uko na mindset ya William Ruto na propaganda zake na narratives. And I can tell you, come 2027, the majority members of parliament who are going to elected are either going to come from several political parties and independent. And some will come from ODM, Wiper, DCP, DAPK, several parties. But it is not going to be a guarantee, because people have realized the 6 Ps is destroying them completely. Because they usually elect someone even that cannot work. So they have no option but to distance themselves. So people are distancing themselves from William Ruto's UDA campaign in MBEREE, the same to members of parliament. They are like, no. Pale, we are going to destroy our reputation. And our reputation is, at the moment the UDA candidate is going to be defeated, we are likely to face the lethal repercussion for ground come 2027. And that is why you can see people like Kithure Kindiki and Rigathi Gachagua, they're showing their minds. Who can win this? I know some individuals are saying, but mbona Rigathi Gachagua angepatiana candidate wake wa DCP run for that seat? Lakini this was out of agreement with Justin Muturi, who is coming from Embu. And of course, he's the party leader of DP. And the DP was to give their candidate a chance. And they were to agree, because if the DCP wangesimamisha, DP wasimamishe, wangegawa kura pale. Wiper isimamishe, wangegawa kura pale. So they have no option but to unite behind one man from the DP. So all those are the things that are happening in MBEREE as we speak. The might in between Rigathi Gachagua and Kithure Kindiki. Kithure Kindiki is not a politician. Kithure Kindiki is just trying. He is not. In fact, he is struggling. And of course, you can see even they have unleashed the police to harass the people who are singing WANTAM.
Polisi unataka kuua. Bungei unataka kuua. Bungei unataka kuua. Unataka kuua.
So they are being told, here, you cannot sing WANTAM. So they are forcing people. But the people are coming out to say, we are going to vote out that candidate of yours. Even in their meetings, you can tell. In their meetings, you can tell. That member of parliament who was given the CS, Honorable Ruto, is a CS, but is engaging himself in politics. And remember, the law that was passed in State House, signed by William Ruto himself. These CSS, they were not to engage in some businesses. These CSS, they were not to engage in politics. But you can see, they are the one campaigning for their candidate. In other words, Ruto wants his own person to be elected there. And that is the game. So we want to see the might in between Kithure Kindiki and Rigathi Gachagua in MBEREE. Who is going to win this? Is it Rigathi Gachagua's team led by Akina Justin Muturi? Or Kindiki Kithure? Led by, of course, Kindiki and William Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.